A chilling twist has gripped social media as disturbing details emerge, capturing millionaire Will Rothschild at the cusp of his untimely death, found lifeless in his opulent Hollywood Hills home. Rothschild's mysterious passing has sparked a whirlwind of speculation online. The eerie detail now viral has left viewers unsettled with cryptic details, fueling theories of foul play as investigators piece together the final moments of the enigmatic tycoon's life. The internet remains ablaze with questions. Was it an accident or something far more sinister? Many also wondered if it was connected to the demise of Lord Jacob Rothschild. Mystery of Will Rothschild's sudden death. The legendary Rothschild dynasty has lost another senior family member, Will Rothschild. While this came as shocking news for the family and Will's neighbors in the gated Hollywood community, it is surrounded with mysterious details that grow murkier as you peel off the layers of the circumstances surrounding his demise. Earlier in 2024, the Rothschilds announced the death of a prominent family member, Lord Jacob Rothschild. With the sudden demise of two Rothschild, in 1 year the family's long-standing dark rumors and speculations resurfaced, with millions of social media users asking critical questions. What seemed like an ordinary evening in Hollywood Hills quickly turned chaotic after authorities were alerted to a fire outbreak at Lookout Mountain Avenue around 4 p.m. With first responders rising to the occasion, neighbors became aware that it was the home of millionaire Will Rothschild that had been gutted. Will Rothschild, a millionaire with a lineage tied to the illustrious Rothschild family, was known for his reclusive lifestyle. Despite his immense wealth, he preferred solitude, residing in a lavish estate that boasted state-of-the-art security and opulent interiors. The mansion, perched on a hill, was a fortress of privacy, rarely visited by outsiders and seldom seen by neighbors. On the night of the fire, neighbors recall seeing the usual flicker of lights from Rothschild's home, a sign that he was likely inside, perhaps indulging in one of his many interests, or simply enjoying the solitude he cherished. However, as the clock ticked towards midnight, a faint smell of smoke began to permeate the air, unnoticed at first, but gradually growing stronger. Over 40 firefighters deftly responded to the mishap, putting out the fire in 33 minutes. The flames were said to have been confined to only the first floor of the $1 million two-story hillside home. The first responders expertly ensured that the fire did not extend to the garden or nearby residential structures. Upon arrival, the Los Angeles Fire Department discovered the body of an unresponsive adult male whose identity was not confirmed. However, upon further probe, some residents confirmed that it was a S.C.I. Rothschild family member. Neighbors, awakened by the commotion, gathered at a safe distance. Many of them had never met Rothschild in person, but they were well aware of his presence in the neighborhood. Some described him as a mysterious figure, a man who valued his privacy above all else. Others recalled brief encounters, noting his polite yet distant demeanor in the wake of the devastating fire that claimed the life of Will Rothschild. The Hollywood Hills community found itself grappling with shock and disbelief. The once vibrant mansion, now bearing telltale signs of a smoldering ruin, stood as a stark reminder of the tragic events that had unfolded. The immediate aftermath of the fire saw a flurry of activity. As investigators descended upon the scene, the Los Angeles Fire Department, in collaboration with local law enforcement and forensic experts, launched a comprehensive investigation to determine the cause of the blaze. This means that authorities are yet to confirm the cause of the fire, nor are they able to determine that Will Rothschild's death was connected to the outbreak. However, the enigmatic nature of Rothschild's life only fueled the intrigue, with many questioning whether the fire was a tragic accident or if more sinister forces were at play. Some speculated about potential enemies or business rivals, while others pondered the possibility of an electrical fault or a freak accident. The lack of concrete answers left room for conjecture, with each new theory adding to the growing sense of mystery surrounding Rothschild's death. Social media users shared inhibited opinions about the news as it was connected to the ever-controversial Rothschild family. This calls for little to no surprise, because the finance giant family attracted wild levels of dark theories and rumors for centuries. From time to time, the Rothschild have appeared on questionable discourses concerning world domination, global financial and weather control. The historical origins of the Rothschild conspiracy theories are deeply rooted in the socio-economic and religious dynamics of 18th century Europe. To understand how these theories began, we must first explore the context in which Mayim Shil Rothschild, the patriarch of the Rothschild family, rose to prominence in the 1760s. Maya Michelle Rothschild was born in the Jewish ghetto of Frankfurt, Germany. At the time, Jews in Europe faced significant restrictions. They were often confined to ghettos, barred from owning land, and excluded from many professions. However, one area where Jews could participate was money lending. This was due to the complex financial laws of the Abrahamic religions, which prohibited lending money with interest within the same faith. Jews therefore became moneylenders to Christians, a role that was both necessary and fraught with tension. Mir Rothschild capitalized on this opportunity. He began his career as an apprentice in a banking house, eventually rising to the position of court Jew and becoming a Hessian nobleman. This role involved managing the finances of the nobility, a position that required trust and skill. Meyer's success in this role allowed him to establish his own banking business, setting the foundation for what would become a vast financial empire: London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and Frankfurt. This network allowed the Rothschild family to facilitate international trade and finance, making them indispensable to European governments. By the mid-1800s, the Rothschilds were among the wealthiest and most influential families in Europe, involved in financing wars, infrastructure projects, and national debts. However, their success also attracted suspicions. This environment of distrust laid the groundwork for dark theories to flourish. One of the earliest and most infamous speculations about the Rothschilds emerged from a pamphlet written by George Denal, who used the pen name Satan, published in the 1840s. The pamphlet accused Nathan Meyer Rothschild, one of Meyer's sons, of profiting from the Battle of Waterloo through insider trading. According to the story, Nathan was present at the battle, and upon witnessing Napoleon's defeat, rushed back to London to manipulate the stock market before the news reached others. This tale painted Nathan as a cunning and unscrupulous financier. As the 19th century progressed, these conspiracy theories evolved and expanded. The Rothschilds were accused of controlling world banks, manipulating political events, and even orchestrating wars in the modern era. Rothschild conspiracy theories have not only persisted, but have also evolved, adapting to new contexts and technologies. These theories continue to captivate the imaginations of many, fueled by the internet and social media, which have provided fertile ground for their proliferation. One of the most enduring modern manifestations of Rothschild conspiracy theories is the belief that the family controls the world's financial systems. This theory suggests that the Rothschilds own or influence major global banks, including the United States Federal Reserve, and use this power to manipulate economies and governments. Another modern manifestation of Rothschild conspiracy theories involves the alleged control of global politics. This narrative posits that the Rothschilds are behind major political decisions and conflicts, using their wealth to influence world leaders and shape international policies. This theory often intersects with other conspiracy theories, such as those involving the Illuminati or a New World Order, creating a complex web of interconnected beliefs. At the forefront of these series of speculations is the fact that the Rothschild family is one of the wealthiest families in the world. Their establishment in the finance industry has endured through time, leading to the rise of major family members, like the late Jacob Rothschild and the recently deceased Will Rothschild, who was Will Rothschild, riding on the coattail of his family's iconic wealth. Will Rothschild had his fair share of riches in his lifetime. Despite his status, Will was known to rarely leave his million-dollar abode. However, he was known to have great taste in expensive cars. He avoided media attention, and according to neighbors, he was a huge dog lover, beyond the reclusive, friendly, and old neighbor. Outlook Will was part of something much bigger. He came from a long line of moneybags, determined to keep the wealth growing within the family for centuries, as earlier stated. The Rothschild wealth began with Maya Mel, who was determined to break out of the impoverished Jewish stereotype and prejudice at 13. Mir embarked on an apprenticeship at a bank in Hanover, a decision that would alter the course of his life. Immersed in the world of finance, he quickly grasped the intricacies of commodities and money trading. His keen eye for rare coins not only brought him wealth, but also introduced him to the circles of German nobility. These connections proved invaluable, as they allowed Mir to build a network that would later support his financial ventures. Meyer's strategic mind was evident in his approach to business. He understood the importance of trust and reputation principles that would become the cornerstone of the Rothschild legacy. By the late 1700s, Meyer had established a thriving business in Frankfurt, dealing in currency exchange, in lending his ability to adapt to the changing economic landscape, and his foresight in recognizing opportunities set the stage for the family's future wealth. Mayer's vision extended. Beyond his immediate success, he laid the groundwork for a family enterprise that would transcend generations.